Is God a falsifiable proposition? I mean, that God exists?
No. No, whatever somebody's worldview is, whatever the ultimate truth is unfalsifiable. In whatever worldview somebody holds to. Because then, if it is in principle falsifiable, then the ultimate truth isn't necessarily true.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I guess.
So the falsification criterion is a pseudo-intellectual sophist attempt to neutralize the advocacy of God, and it's promoted by atheists who are sophists. Okay, so when we make propositions, make assertions about this world, it will always be undergirded implicitly by what we hold to our ultimate commitment or ultimate truth or grounding metaphysically, right?
Right, but that's the principle I'm trying to ask about. Is you're saying you cannot be wrong about that?
That's right. Well, then here's the problem: if your ultimate truth, out of which all other beliefs and truths derive and depend, is expected or demanded to be in principle falsifiable, then if they hold firm to that, it destroys all possibility of truth and falsity entirely. Because if your ultimate truth is in principle falsifiable, then it's not necessarily true. And if it's not necessarily true, then there's no ultimate truth for the acquisition of truth or falsity.
Duncan, wouldn't that mean that the
you have an account of evidence that doesn't crucially incorporate the concept
well,
of
I believe that there can only be
posit the being that you're talking about when you can't even imagine a condition that would falsify the very possibility of such a thing.
Well, the Christian.
If you think it's necessarily true, then you need an a priori argument.
There are ways of falsifying the Christian God.
I agree, actually. I think there are ways of falsifying the Christian God. I think the Christian God is falsified with that.
There are ways of falsifying the Christian God.
I agree, actually. I think there are ways of falsifying the Christian God. I think
So they need to be careful that the weapons of their warfare that they attempt to wield can be turned on them.